We're going to Paris.
We might make it
Potentially.
to Paris.
I'm just kidding.
Allegedly, we're going to Paris.
Rumor has it we might be in Paris soon. Or maybe not. But the good news is that's okay. Sorry, I just looked at your face and I thought all over again about what's going on. You guys.
If I make it to the plane, I'll be so happy. I'll forgive you.
You guys, so we're currently in the international terminal. I've checked it, did all the goods. My friend Ava here, she's flying, I just touched your boob, I'm sorry. She's flying American Airlines, who, fun fact, does not have a check-in in the international terminal.
Fuck American Airlines to hell.
Because she's got a layover in Dallas, so she's got to be in the domestic terminal. Mind you, it's 108, 109. Can you be quiet? I'm trying to record a video. Mind you, it's 109.
The bus is here.
The bus is now here, but her flight is at 2:22. So that's fun. So we're going to the domestic terminal.
I'm gonna make it to Paris. That's all I know.
She out here fighting for her life.
That's all I know.
Yeah. But the bus is here, so you guys bring good luck because now the bus is here. So thank you for that.
Moral of the story: just fly Delta.
Period. You heard it here first. Yo, so we're in the airport on the way to the hotel right now. All we see are trees.
Yeah, I'm like, what's the difference?
She goes, it looks like Atlanta. There's nothing different here. Wait, it's just the trees are supposed to look different. Yeah. It's just the trees.
Parisian trees.
A Parisian tree.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
How my money's worth.
I'm dead. I don't remember what we already told them. Oh, we told them that you went to international, but there's no international check-in.
Yo, that was
For
the most
American.
stressful shit I've ever been.
But you know what I was thinking? If you were able to walk through domestic without your thing,
Yeah.
I wonder if they would've
but
just-
the lady was like, you cannot go past. I asked the lady.
okay.
She said, you cannot go through with a boarding pass. And maybe it's just domestic that does that.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Because, that makes sense because if you're not checked in, that means your passport wasn't checked.
Yeah.
So they're not even trying to have that. That makes sense. So, we go back to domestic.
But I cannot believe we made it to Paris. I really can't.
You're spoiling the story. They don't know we're here yet.
Oh.
Okay. Because we're telling the story.
Oh, I thought you were like, you said we're on the way to the hotel. That's why you opened it up.
Yeah. They know, but they don't know. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So, we get to the domestic terminal. We stand in line. And what did I say?
We're in the domestic terminal?
No, what did I say in line? I said something about a passport. And Ava was like,
Oh my god. Let me recreate it.
okay.
I was like, oh my god, Taylor. I don't have my passport.
Just like that. Verbatim, just like that.
Like, oh my god, Taylor. And she finished my sentence with, your PA out your passport and your change bag, right? And I was like, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that shit was so funny.
Not knowing that she actually jinxed me. Now,
I didn't jinx you,
should
bro.
she have not said that, it would have appeared in my bag.
It would have appeared. Okay. So I leave the line and I go ask the lady if I can get my check back. And I was like, I was trying to make it easy on her because I didn't feel like explaining myself. So I was like, I left my passport in my bag. I need it. She was like, what the fuck do you mean you left your passport in your bag? How did you check in without your passport? How did you get your boarding pass without your passport? I was like, all right, listen, lady, okay? My friend put her passport in her toiletry bag and then asked if she could put it in my bag. And so it's in my bag. Oh, because she was asking me, I was like, the flight leaves at 2:20. The flight to where? I was like, to Dallas.
Yeah.
She was like, what's your last name? I was like, McKnight. She's looking it up. 2:20. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, but it's not my flight. That's when I explained it to her because she kept doing too much. And I was like, listen, it's not my flight. It's my friend's flight. It's her passport. And then she was like, she needs to get on a Delta phone right now. No, because she's like, where is she? I said, she's at her gate. No, she nees to leave the gate, get on a Delta phone right now, and tell them to change her flight because she's not making it. And I was like, well, that's not going to help because she didn't fly Delta, so they're not going to change her flight. can I just try to get the bag? And then she asked this other guy to help, and the guy was like, she doesn't have her passport. And the lady was like, it's her friend's passport. And then he went, like, he was trying not to laugh. He was really making fun of me. I was like, he was really like, these unseasoned travelers.
I'm such an unseasoned. I haven't traveled like abroad in like 2 years.
Bro, they were just being haters. Don't let them get you down.
That really got me down. I was over there about to cry. I was like,
so she was,
there's no way.
She was like, go to baggage claim and then like give it a few minutes and then they'll have the bag. So I go over to baggage claim and I'm like, hey, I'm just here to get my bag. That lady, I had to re-explain the whole story to her.
I know,
and
it's really irritating too. She's like, I keep asking her these questions, asking for hope.
And then the line didn't even make sense. Like, everything over there didn't make sense because it was like a square. I was like, the people were like, I was like confused. So the lady asked me, oh no, she was like, they didn't pull the bags. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you this. She was like, they didn't put the request in. I was, because I was first of all, I was already standing in the wrong line, and then they didn't put the request in. So I was like, I was like, okay. She's like, I'm putting it in for you right now, and then just wait over there, and then when it comes, it comes. So I was like, okay. So I'm like, I'm sitting here. It was freaking out on the phone. I'm trying not to laugh. I mean, like, yes, it's a stressful situation, but like, I'm like, this is really just, because who does this happen to? I've never heard of this.
To me.
So I'm just over here like, okay. And then I'm waiting for this bag. It's taking forever. Everybody else's bag is coming except for mine because they had to pull both of the bags. Finally, the bags get there. I'm like, bet.
I jumped.
I was like, yeah. I screamed that.
I jumped. I was
like, wait, but the bags are here.
And I ran and I fucking failed my laptop. I was like, I had to open my laptop while I was running to make sure it wasn't fucking cracked.
Oh my gosh, I didn't.
Yo, I failed. I was like,
I went to the guy. I was like, I just need to get a passport out of here. Go give it to my friend, and I'm gonna come right back for the bags. Is that okay? And I think he was about to give it to me, but his supervisor walked up and was like, we can't. As soon as you can't get the bag, we can't hold them. We can't do that. As soon as it comes into your possession, you have to take it. You have to take it. I didn't mean to interrupt him, but I could tell he was about to get on his soapbox about this, and I was like, I don't have time. I said, I snatched the bag. I was like, just give me the bags. And I just ran. I was like, I didn't mean to be rude. If you're watching this, sir, I wasn't trying to be rude, but I was pressed for time, and I didn't have time to hear your explanation. You said no, so I'm trying to keep it pushing.
So then Sheena, the savior of the day.
Thank you for reminding me her name. I gotta do a survey.
So
I get to the clear line, and I'm like, excuse me, sir. Is it okay if I check in here real quick just to give my friend her passport? And he was like, do you have clear? I was like, yeah, but I need to just give my friend the passport. He's like, do you have clear? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, you can come in. I said, okay, but this is not a carry-on bag in my hand right here, so I just want to make sure. He's like, well, that's up to security. If you have clear, I'm gonna let you through.
My job is to have clear.
I was like, all right, bro. And then freaking Sheila from her end. She was,
yes. Okay, originally I had that was when you had just said come to security. I was like, okay, I'm on the way. I saw her and I was like, hey, my friend, would you go, like, I think you had heard her. I was like, could you please go pick the passport? She's like, no, I can't. No, I can't do that.
Oh, she said no.
Yeah, and I went. I was asking the lady next to me. I was like, I'm waiting for my friend. She's like, you can't go back in there. If you go in there, you have to go through security again. I was like, okay. And then Sheena comes. She's like, who's your friend? It was really nice. I was like, thank you so much. She's like, who's your friend? I was like, this Taylor. And then I think that's when she went to you. But yeah.
She walked right past me, but it was so funny because I was staring at her. Like, cause I'm like, I think I heard you talking to someone coming to get the passport. And she was like, walked right past me. And
I didn't tell you.
I was like, should I said, yo, bro, is she the lady with like the hair up and you like the peace out? And I was like, yeah. And I'm like, excuse me. She said, are you Taylor? No, she said, it's your friend Taylor. I was like, no, I'm Taylor. And then I pull out your passport to show the picture. I was like, this is my friend. Can you give this to her? And then she made her flight.
Yeah, made her flight.
Years later.
I literally, when I landed in Dallas and I took the train to go to my gate. As soon as I got there, it was so empty. I was like, oh, the first one here, look at me. Because the flight didn't leave until like 4:50, but it was like 4:30 something. So I was like, oh, look at me, I'm here. And so I was like,
how you thinking you're the first one there 20 minutes before the flight?
Most likely no. And I was like, where is everyone? Did it already board? She's like, yeah, I did. And right as she said that, the last two people were running in. And I was like, oh shit, let me just pick her up. I was like, god damn. She's like, well, you don't have to run to yourself, but you won't get first class. I was like, she was mad at me on the plane.
Right. She's like, we just tried to get here.
You know what I did to get here?
Fighting for our life over here.
You don't even think I have it. It's right.
Who asked you that?
When I was going to Paris.
Oh, they didn't even ask me for money.
Yeah. He didn't ask you at all?
No, remember he asked me for, well, you walked away. He asked me for my test, and I was like, I don't have that. I have my card, though.
Yeah.
And then
he took it.
He didn't take it. He just minded his business. He typed something in the thing. Then he told me that there was a minimum. He was like, you have money?
I was like, yeah, what the fuck is that?
Oh, you were there?
Yeah.
I was like, there's a minimum of like $100 and something you have to have per day you stay. I was like, okay, sure. Anything else? Because first when he asked me, I thought he was joking. So I was like, yeah, I got this gift card right here with that $5 on it. What's up? And then he was like, yeah. I think he was still joking though, because I was like,
hey. It was full of jokes. I'm like, sir, I'm having a crisis here. I'm having a crisis.
She said he was full of jokes. He really was. He really was. He was like, oh, you're not flying Delta? You can leave.
I was like, what the? Sir.
This girl, oh my gosh, this girl on the plane. I have to tell you guys this. They get on the plane, first of all, late. But.
So what?
They were like, the train, I guess, broke in Atlanta, like that, the tram that goes from the terminals.
Yeah.
So they had to run from, I don't know why they're at domestic, maybe they had a connecting, from there all the way to the F. They were like, it was a 20-minute walk.
Oh, shit.
But they get on the plane, and they're sitting next to me, sort of. I was sitting on the aisle, because there was only one. So I was in the front. So there's like one seat on the end and two seats in the middle. So they were sitting like in the middle. I have my own little seat, and then there's the aisle here.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
That makes sense. So they're sitting there. I'm like, they look about my age. They're going to Paris. I said, you know what? Strike a conversation. Meet some friends. So I'm sitting here chilling, you know, not being nosy, but low-key being nosy, trying to see where I can fit myself in the conversation. Somebody randomly airdrops me this picture. I'll put it right here. You can't see, but it's right here. I'll show it to you later. They airdropped it to me. I'm assuming by accident. But so so at that point, I'm just like, some random person airdropped it to me.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay. So I go to Google, I type in old lady on a plane. Because they sent me an old man on a plane. And I take that picture and I airdrop it back to the person. And it declined. They didn't accept it. They declined it.
What?
And so then I hear the people talking, and I guess the girl's talking about how, like, someone, like, how they accidentally airdropped it to somebody. And she was like, I don't even know why they would accept it, though. I was like, you want to accept a random airdrop? That sounds fun as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, first of all, I'm nosy, so obviously I'm going to accept it. And second of all, what if it was someone wanting to be my friend? Because one time,
Just going around and
me and my sister, so yeah, we didn't end up becoming friends. But one time, me and my sister, we were on a plane, and she was about to connect to her AirPods, but she saw somebody else's Beats headphones that she could connect to. So we connected to their headphones and just started playing music. And the person is like, we figure out who the person is because we see like their reactions, and they're just like, they're like handing their headphones to the friend. They're like, listen to this, bro. Like they're having
the girl was gangster music.
They're having there was one song she played that was like that bad Barbie girl.
Yeah.
She like, it was just songs like that. And so they were like thinking it was hilarious because it's like, what the fuck is going on? Somebody's got the thing. Finally, he turns it off and puts it back to his own music. We're about to leave, and he's like, you know, let me do my thing now. And so then we airdrop him a note. Like, we go to the notes, and we airdropped that to him, and we said, you were clearly jamming harder to our music, so go ahead and get it back. And he opened it, and he started laughing, and that's a friendship.
Was it like
right
in front of y'all?
It was like, if we were row 20, he was probably row like 17 or 18.
Oh.
So it was like a couple rows up, and then on the other side. But that's why you accept airdrops. That's a good time.
It's fun.
She
I
was
accept it.
Yeah. So accept your airdrops unless it's. No, we're in the city.
Okay.
I hate it. I cannot.
It's giving hood. The outdoor markets remind me of the country that my family and I was from.
Yeah. It's bad. I'm gonna go now.
You were gonna go 25 minutes ago.
That's cap because this video is only 19 minutes 51 seconds. So you're lying. But I am gonna go.